Good morning. Today I am going to discuss about the topic decision tree induction. First, what is decision tree induction? Decision tree is a supervised learning method used in a data mining for classification and regression methods. It is tree that helps us in decision making purpose. The decision tree creates classifications or regression models as a tree structure. It separates your data, set it into smaller subsets and at the same time. Decision tree is steadily developed. The final tree is a tree with the decision nodes and self nodes. Leaf nodes, the decision nodes that has at least two branches. The leaf node shows as classifications or decision. We can't accomplish more split or leaf nodes. The uppermost decision nodes in a tree that relates to the best predicators called the root nodes. Decision tree can deal with both categorical and numerical data. That is key factors, which is very random data sets, then it's come to high entropy, and then less random data sets and less entropy. Entropy refers to the common way to measure impurity in the decision tree. It measures the randomness or impurity in the data sets. Next, information gain. Information gains refer to the decline in entropy after the data sets in split. It is also called entropy reduction. Building a decision tree, it is all about discovering attributes that return the highest data again. In so short, a decision tree is just like a flowchart diagram with the terminal nodes showing decisions. Starting with the data sets, we can measure the entropy to find the way to segment the set until the data belong to the same class. Next, why are decision tree useful? It enables to analyze the possible consequences of a decision thoroughly, and also it provides a user framework to measure the values of outcomes and the probability of accomplishing them, and to make the best decision based on existing data and best speculations. In other words, we can say that the decision tree is a hierarchical tree structure that can be used to split an extensive collections of records into smaller sets of the class by implementing a sequence of simple decision rules. The attributes of a class can be any variables from nominal, ordinal, binary or quantitative values in the contrast. The classes must be qualitative types such as categorical or ordinal or binary. The given data of attributes together with its class, a decision tree creates a set of rules that can be used to identify the class. One rule is implemented after another, resulting in the hierarchical segments within a segment. The hierarchy is known as the tree, and each segment is called a node. With each progressive divisions, the measurement numbers from the subsequent sets become more and more similar to each other. Hence, the algorithm used to build a decision tree is referred to a recursive partitioning. The algorithm as CART. Consider the given example of factory where expanding factor cost $3 million. The probability of good economy is 0.6, that is 60%, which leads to $8 million profit, and the probability of a bad economy is 0.4, which leads to $6 million profit. Not expanding factor with $0 cost, the probability of a good economy is 0.6, which leads to $4 million profit, and the profitability of a bad economy is 0.4, which leads to $2 million profit. The management teams need to take a data driven decision to expand or not based on the given data. Net expand is equal to 0.6 into 8 plus 0.4 into 6 minus 3. Therefore, the factory should be expanded. The decision tree algorithm may appear long, but it quite simply the basic algorithm technique is as follows. The algorithm is based on three parameters: D, attribute list, and attribute selection method. Generally, we refer to D as a data partition. Initially, D is the entire set of training tuples and the related class levels, input training data. The parameter attributes list is a set of attributes defining the tuples. Attribute selection methods specifies a heuristic process for choosing the attribute that best discriminates the given tuples according to class. Attribute selection method process applies an attribute selection measures. Then coming to advantages of using decision tree, the decision tree does not need scaling of information. Missing values in data also do not influence the process of building a choice there is any considerable extent. The decision tree model is automatic and simple to explain to the technical team as well as stakeholders. Compared to other algorithm, decision tree need less exertion for data preparation during pre-processing. Decision tree does not require a standardizations of data. Thank you.